Hi, everybody. I didn't, I'm going to wait for you guys to get here. See if anybody, see if anybody shows first. Anybody here? I didn't warn you guys that I was going to go live. I said I may. There's some people. Hey, hi. Who's here with me? Anybody here with me? So I think that if you can share that I'm live with other people so they can tune in, I'm not sure how to do that. I don't know that I've done it. Maybe I have. So if you know somebody that would like to tune in today, I'm going to do a Just for Today meditation from the Just for Today book from the NA book. And so if you know anybody that you think would like to join in, share that I'm live, and we'll get started as soon as a few more people show. And normally I go on my messenger and I'll tell people, I'm going live, I'm going live, I'm going live. And I didn't do that today. So anybody, looks like there's a couple people here. So you want to tell me, Julie? Hi, Julie. How are you today? I'm okay. I'm, just kind of like I said, I'm in the dumps in the morning, and then I just do things to try to get out of it, try to get out of the funk that I'm in. Like I'd said before, the kratom is in the last couple days. I've built kind of I think a little bit of a tolerance, so it's really not working as well. So I'm on a reset right now, and so yeah, normally I get a really good mood lift from it, and it helps me. But in the last couple of days, it's time for a reset, and so I just got to get through the next few days. And oh, awesome, excellent. I I don't know. I don't know if you where you get yours from, but mine I get from a few vendors because I like to have a few vendors that I can rotate so I don't build a tolerance so easily. And my top vendor is Philly Kratom, and he is it's fire, like it's freaking awesome. Hey, Nicole, there you are. All right, guys, I'm gonna do it just for today. I'm gonna read just for today. Gonna find my glasses because it's a pretty good one. Oh, awesome. Philly Kratom. He's got really good kratom. All right, guys. Just for today is called Not Perfect. We are not going to be perfect. If we were perfect, we would not be human. All of us had expectations about life in recovery. Some of us thought recovery would suddenly make us employable or able to do anything in the world we wanted to do. Or maybe we imagined perfect ease in our interactions with others. When we stop and think, we realize that we expected recovery would make us perfect. We didn't expect to continue making many mistakes, but we do. That's not the addict side of us showing through, it's being human. In Narcotics Anonymous, we strive for recovery, not perfection. The only promise we are given is freedom from active addiction. Perfection is not an attainable state for human beings. It's not a realistic goal. What we often seek in perfection is freedom from the discomfort of making mistakes. In return for that freedom from discomfort, we trade our curiosity, our flexibility, and the room to grow. We can consider the trade. Do we want to live the rest of our lives in our well defined little world, safe but perhaps stifled? Or do we wish to venture out into the unknown, take a risk, and reach for everything life has to offer? Just for today, I want all that life has to offer me and all that recovery can provide. Today, I will take a risk, try something new, and grow. I thought that was a really good one because, like, I don't know if you go to meetings, in the meetings, they'll read like the promises, 8-step promises, where you're going to have financial freedom, you're going to have the respect from your families, you're going to gain all this stuff back that you lost in your active addiction. And sometimes that does happen, but not in every case. Sometimes our families don't forgive us right away. Sometimes they don't forgive us at all. And even if we make amends and we say we're sorry and we say, how can I make this right what I did in my addiction? How can I make this right? And they're just like, get the hell away from me. I don't ever want to see you again. And so, we're not always going to reap these wonderful, magnificent rewards that we thought we would. It may be taking us longer to find a job or get more education. We're not gonna be trusted like we thought. The funny thing I would say is like, but I've been clean 2 weeks. Why can't you trust me? And it's like our trust has to be earned back. And so we're not necessarily always going to gain everything back really quickly. And so we have to start making a living amends. Just start doing the right thing every day and for a long period of time, and eventually, hopefully, things start falling into place. One of the biggest miracles I have is the financial part, is because I needed, to find money every day. I didn't have a pot to piss in because I spent every drop of money I had on doing drugs. That's it. I didn't know how to save money. I didn't have any money to save. And so now I'm very careful with my money. I go on my bank account every day online. I look at it. I make sure that it's gonna, I'm very, very conscientious about my money situation. And that's a big, huge improvement in my life. And so, and another thing is that, how I've said before that I always think that, why am I not further along in my recovery, that kind of thing. But what I forget is that I'm human. Hey, Kayla. That I'm human, that I'm going to make mistakes. And, I'm an addict. I've got addict thinking. I've got addict behaviors. And it takes time to change all that. Time takes time. And, but it's all in the trying. It's all in the practicing. And so try to take it easy on myself. Take it easy on yourself. Take care of yourself and don't be so hard. Because if you're like me, we're very hard on ourselves. And it's progress, not perfection. Have I made progress today? Am I working on changing a behavior today? Today, as a matter of fact, I was in a pissy mood again to Bernie. And I just had to separate myself. I had to just go in my room, that's where I'm at now, and watch TV in here and just separate myself so my miserable, whatever mood didn't rub off on him. He doesn't deserve that, you know? Yes, following through. There's a book called The Four Agreements, and it's one of the four agreements is keeping your word. And I know that in keeping appointments, being there when I say I was going to was something I didn't do. I was a chronic canceler. I never knew if I was gonna be dope sick. I would make plans or make an appointment, and if I didn't have dope that day, sorry, I can't function. So I'd cancel. I was chronic canceler. And keeping my word, forget it. Especially to drug dealers. Oh, I promise I got money coming in tomorrow. So can I just can I get a front? Can you front me a couple bags? I promise I've got money coming in tomorrow. I didn't have no freaking money coming in tomorrow. you know? Oh my gosh. I didn't keep my word. I borrowed money from people and didn't pay it back. And one of those things that now is that when I remember, oh, you know what? I borrowed money from that person. I will pay them back. Like, even remember, like yesterday, I was saying how I stole $60 out of my mother's purse. It took me all these years to pay her back because I thought, well, she deserved it because look how she treated me. And it doesn't matter what the person did. What matters is my side of the street. I need to clean up my side of the street. And I was wrong to take that money out of her purse. No matter what she did, I was wrong. And so I paid it back. I sent her a check and said, I believe I owe you this. I am sorry. I apologize. And it was my addiction, but here. And boy, I tell you, that lifted a weight off me because I have a conscience now. I didn't have one then, but I have a conscience now. And so, that weighed on me. And so yeah, like if you owe people money, start trying to pay it back, because we're only responsible for what we do. We're responsible for what we've done. And we only can do so much every day, but as long as we're making an effort. And another thing it talked about is living life not in fear, but and just like stepping out into breaking through those fears and doing things that we wouldn't have done, taking chances. I know that, and like I've said before, with making amends, I was afraid, like my friend Nancy that I talk about, I stole a gold necklace from her. It was very valuable. I even helped her look for it. Did you ever rob somebody and help them look for it? I think a lot of people have. Yeah, I stole a gold necklace and it was worth a lot of money. And I took it to the pawn shop and I sold it for $147. And I helped her look for it numerous times. She's like, I just can't understand what happened to that gold necklace. I don't either. I'll help you look. I knew. And so I was in recovery like 2 years, I think, and I called her. I was scared to death. I thought she was going to hate me. I thought she was never going to want to talk to me again. But I had to walk through that fear. I had to apologize and offer amends. And She forgave me. She was so amazing. That was your addiction. She said, I understand that wasn't you. And I said, I will pay you back. She goes, no, I don't want to pay. I don't want you to pay me back. Just keep on doing what you're doing. That's payment. That's payment enough. And so for me, I mean, it just took such a weight off my shoulders. But if I hadn't walked through the fear, I wouldn't have experienced what forgiveness is. We can experience forgiveness and empathy and compassion when we face the fears and apologize and make amends for things that we've done. You know, um, I can't make up for things that I've done, but I can at least apologize and offer to make it right. And another thing I heard someone say one time was to make amends to your local police department. I had never heard that before, but I heard it on a video and somebody saying, "Yeah, I went to my local police department and I went in and I apologized to the officers for all the bad that I'd done in my town." And I thought to myself, I don't know that I'll ever get to that point. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do. How, you know what? Are you guys saying stuff and I'm just not seeing it? Are you talking? Maybe not. Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think going to your local police department and making amends is the right thing to do? Um, that would be very scary. I don't know that I have it in me. I got to tell you, my police department wasted so much money on trying to catch me, bringing the dogs in, constantly raiding my house. They never found a thing. They sure damn well tried. And I don't know if any of you from my channel before, but you know where I hid my stash? Boy, I thought I was just slicker than cat shit. I hid all my crack pipe, my needles, everything. I had a back porch off my kitchen, and there was a little pet door where my cats could go out and use their kitty litter box out in the porch, so I didn't have to have it in the house. And that's where I kept my vacuum cleaner. And it was the one with the paper bags that you put in. And so what I would do is I would pour Carpet Fresh, something with a really strong scent inside that bag. And I would put the stuff behind the bag in the vacuum cleaner. And it was out on that back porch with the kitty litter box and everything. And so when they would bring the dogs in, they never smelled a thing. And I know that dogs can smell a lot of stuff, but they could not get past that bag of carpet filled with kind of Carpet Fresh in it, like a lot of it. And so I never got caught. All my stuff was in that vacuum cleaner out on that porch. And I thought, guys are so stupid. Because I thought I was just so awesome that I never got caught. Um, I don't see myself going to the police department anytime soon to apologize. Sorry, guys. Just not progress, not perfection. You know? So do you ever find yourself looking looking at other people and saying, wow, they have such good recoveries. Mine isn't that, good. Or, do you ever look at yourself and compare and put yourself down and look at yourself like you're less than based on somebody else's outsides? Because that's what we're doing. We're basing our insides on somebody else's outsides. But we don't know what they really deal with in life. We don't know that their recovery is all that wonderful. We really all we see is what they present. So we may they may be just as fucked up as we are, but they just hide it real well. But what's most important though is that we understand that we are trying to do the right thing every day. Yeah, so was I. So am I if I really want to. You just put the smile on their face and just pretend. I don't know if you guys have seen the Facebook post of Robin Williams, and he's got this little piece of paper and it says ha 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 ha. And he was so miserable. But all he knew what to do was put a smile on his face. That because he felt so much pressure to be something that he wasn't. And that's what we do to ourselves. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be something that we're not. To impress other people, maybe. Um, you know, as a parent, my daughter, when I was younger, I had bulimia. I was body shamed when I started to gain weight in my teenage years. And I had bulimia, and I hated myself. So when my daughter was growing up, I would say, "You're beautiful inside and out, Megan. You don't worry about what people think." But she didn't hear the words I was saying. She saw how I felt about myself. My actions were speaking so loud she couldn't hear a word I was saying. Guess what? She's bulimic. Guess what? She hates herself. And she's one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen. And I was a role model, and it didn't matter what I said. She could tell how I felt about myself. When I would look in the mirror and make derogatory comments about myself, she saw that. She saw how I judged other people. Oh my God, look at her. If I looked like that, I wouldn't go out in public. She heard that. And it's a shame that I gave that kind of a message. I thought about that with my grandson. She just said, "I don't like taking medicine in front of Elliot. Is that weird? I don't want him seeing pills because of the hereditary thing." Listen, when Michael comes here, I'm very careful. Like, he wants medicine for everything. My mouth hurts, medicine. My finger hurts, medicine. And I don't like, it's starting to bother me because I don't want him to think that he has got to have something to make him feel better no matter what. Like, that scares me because it runs in my family so deep. Always got to have a pill for something. Always got to have a pill for something. Yeah. 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 Even my Bernie, he said, just because he's got a small fever doesn't mean he's got to have medicine. Um, y- you don't have to give him medicine for everything. And I had not thought of it that way. But, we get into the habit of there's a pill for everything. And we are so, Americans are so there is a pill for erectile dysfunction and a pill to take it away. There's a pill for, I mean, there's just pills for everything. And we are just so used to just numbing everything and taking everything away. Oh, I got a toothache, or I got a headache, or oh, I got this, and pills, 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 pills. I don't want another, I don't want my grandchildren to have to carry on the legacy of addiction because they think that they have got to take something every time they hurt a little bit. And I, because I do that. I numbed my pain for so many years by taking so many opiates that now me being in pain is a huge issue. I have no pain tolerance whatsoever. I cannot stand pain. I want to think that there's got to be, I got to get rid of, I can't say, I can't stand the pain. I need a knee operation, and I refuse to do it because I can't take pain medication. I don't want pain. I'm scared to death. Scared to death to have any kind of thing done, because if they're going to deny me pain medication, I can't do it because I can't stand even a little bit of pain, you know? So, all right, guys, I am going to sign off. And so Kayla, is it the same reason? Is because you know that you are going to need pain medication? Yes. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off now, but I hope you all are having a good day, and brightest blessings and God is blessed.